Hey Tiders, this is Marcy. So I'm doing this next nutrition talk on pretty much some tips on how to shop for the family, but shop healthy, okay? So just to give you, I guess, feedback, I've never had to shop for anyone or anybody other than myself. And so for shopping, those of you that shop for yourself, it's all on you. You should go to grocery shopping weekly to get fresh fruits and vegetables. A healthy tip is to just stay on the outer rim of your grocery store where you're peeking at the bakery, maybe looking at some manager specials, but not really buying, and then going over to your produce department, eating all that up, getting all that, and then pretty much going over to your meat department, getting your meat. And you can keep going around to dairy. Some of you might like dairy, some of you don't. Vegans, vegetarians, the bloatedness, the mucus, and all the dairy products, it's up to you. But you do have your Greek yogurt, and if you just kind of follow that, you should be good to go. So just staying on the outer rim of your grocery store while shopping will save you pounds and will save you money. Okay, so let's move that to shopping for you and a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. Okay, so let's just say it's just two of you in the house, and I've personally experienced this. The first thing my husband said when we got married is, "Where's the bread? Where's pasta?" And I'm thinking from a female's perspective, and really anyone that wants a healthy lifestyle, you don't need that stuff. That's the kind of carbs that are refined and processed that make you gain weight, that make you get the belly bloat, and that make you spread. So a lot of women say, oh, if I eat this, I'm making my hips spread. Well, it's true. Okay, and so that's been my biggest struggle, I guess, for being married and trying to get us as a family to eat healthy. I'm already eating healthy. So what I tend to do is something like this. So bread. I don't go to the store and get 4 and 5 loaves of bread and put them in the freezer. I'll get one loaf of bread, and when that loaf of bread goes out, I'll either wait or maybe skip a week until I go get the next loaf of bread. Okay, so again, bread is it's a bloated carb. It'll make you bloated, and I recommend everyone to reduce the amount of bread that you're eating, and you will see drastic differences in your diet. That's why I've been doing the diet challenges. We've already done it, no bread challenge, and then the all grain and protein. I mean, it's just strict foods that you need. Meat and vegetables. That's all you really need to stay and remain healthy, okay? So again, bread, I just simply don't buy a lot of it. I mean, he gets mad, but that's just kind of what you got to deal with, because you have, of course, your spouse or wife or whoever's best interest at heart, and you want them to be healthy. So that's kind of the sacrifice that they're going to have to make if you're the one shopping. So again, something like bread, something like pasta. We've eaten pasta one time since we've been married, and that's just how I'm choosing to, I guess, live my household. Now, you guys might have a pasta family. You might love pasta. Well, try and not buy it so often. Try and buy it maybe every 2 weeks. Have a nice pasta dish, okay? And pasta, again, it's not that it's so terribly bad, but it's the type of carbs that are processed and refined that are going to make you not reach your fitness goals. So if you're trying to reach your fitness goals, you should really try and reduce any type of refined and processed carb, okay? So again, splurge on yourself every now and then, and just get pasta maybe every 2 weeks or something of that nature. So that's something that I recommend in terms of those. Those are the biggest things that I guess he's complained about the most. So let's go to snacks, okay? So everyone loves snacks, and what I try and do with snacks is to eat fruits and vegetables. So for sure, Monday through Friday, I'm eating a fruit, or I'm drinking a healthy drink such as pomegranate juice, or I think it's mango juice, mango nectar. So I drink healthy foods, healthy foods throughout the week, so the week is good. Okay, so the week for him for snacks might not be as easy, because a man, right? Men say they eat a lot. Oh, a piece of fruit's not going to do anything. So I encourage him to pick up another piece of fruit. Instead of having one banana, have 2 or 3. And that's completely fine, because it's healthy to fill you up for that craving for lunch or for dinner. Okay, so increasing the amount of fruits and vegetables that you buy for the family might be a suggestion, so that when it is time to snack, there's no excuse because you have, I just bought it yesterday, a 10-pound bag of apples in the refrigerator, okay, or leave it on the counter. So that's an excuse to get them out of, I don't have any snacks. I mean, little fruits and vegetables don't fill me up. Buy in bulk, buy a lot. They have no excuse to complain. Okay, so what about the instance when you want to get a unhealthy an unhealthy snack? Okay, so when getting an unhealthy snack, I mean, why not? We're all human. We all like the salty crackers, the salty this and that, chips, okay? So the same thing applies, just like bread, just like pasta. I don't buy it often, but when I do buy it, I only really buy one, meaning I went to Costco and I saw these new crackers. I mean, I think they're called Popsters or something of that nature, and they're really good. So what I did is I bought that, but that is the only type of unhealthy snack that we have in the house right now. And so again, we split it, and that's again a rule that you can use to still eat what you want, but not load your pantry with it. And so that's the key to not going overboard. When you want to get something unhealthy, only get maybe one, or two. Don't get, the Snickers, the crackers, all the buttery stuff. Don't get all the refined processed carbs and shove it in your pantry. So anytime you want to go snack, oh, well, I have this, and this to choose from. Okay, so if you limit yourself and you have restrictions on your diet, and well, I might want to snack, so I can have either fruits or vegetables, or I can have some chips. You have that balance as well. So again, everyone's normal. Everyone wants to eat what they want to eat. But again, if you're strict on yourself, that's the way to go. Okay, so those are pretty much the big things. Same thing with sweets. He actually doesn't like sweets, and I love sweets. So that's my restriction on myself. I mean, every now and then I might buy a little cheesecake or something small, a manager special, and if I'm not eating it all at once, I'll put it in the freezer. So that is the best way. I told my best friend this the other day. I got the best cake from Kroger. It was $7. It was on manager special. It was chocolate cake with fudge icing and ganache. And if you don't know what ganache is, I highly suggest that you Google it, because it is the best. And I'm a chocolate eater. If you've been following me, you know that. If you want to make Marcy happy, buy me chocolate. My favorite is brownies, okay? But other than that, I got this cake, and I was like, well, he's not going to help me eat it. I don't need to eat it all in one day. And if I keep it out or in the refrigerator, it's going to get old. And so what I do, I cut a small piece of cake, and I will eat it. I'll put it in the microwave, thaw it out, and I'll put the rest of the cake in the freezer. Okay, so then when I want that next piece, again, I just take it out. But that helps you not gorge all in one day, gain all that fat. Okay, so maybe twice a week I would enjoy a piece of cake, because it is the best cake. And I think for my birthday in December, I'm going to get that cake because it was good and it was small, and you don't need a lot for a small family. Okay, so that's just a tip. If you want to get something, especially something in the bakery department, or it's just something not great for you, don't buy a lot of it. Okay, lastly, for shopping for big families. Now, I know this can be a struggle. I have not experienced it yet, even though I plan to in the future. Is getting food for a family can be very challenging. And so I just remember growing up, if you guys remember Dunkaroos, that used to be my favorite. The little cookie and the little icing, that was super good. So Dunkaroos, and I never had Lunchables. My mom never bought that. And now looking back at it, those are like the most unhealthiest little creatures in the world. Same thing with the frozen TV dinners. They even have the kids' dinners. I used to love the little macaroni and cheese and the little brownie. Those are a no-no. So try not to buy your kids and your family that stuff. Okay, and I know it's hard when you're a busy mom, busy dad, you're on the go. Just try and be moderate of what you buy. And then lastly, is something that I used to love, is bologna. Okay, so bologna, I ate bologna all the time. It was so good. And now that I know processed meat, if you knew how they made it, you'd be like, I'm not eating that stuff anymore. Same thing with hot dogs. Okay, and so I guess a rule of thumb for that is to just pick the healthier alternatives. Sandwiches are usually going to be the best for kids because you're on the go. They're at summer camp. Making them a sandwich, but instead of mayonnaise and meat, maybe try peanut butter and jelly. There's so many different types of I guess almond butter and different types of spreads you can put on your sandwiches for your kids. So then try that, and that can be your opportunity to experiment with new things, to see what your kids like, and you might even like it too. The all-time best snack really is a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? And again, I know I stress bread's not good, but if you're in a hurry, if you're about to go work out or something of that nature, I have never failed with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? It's simple, it's got your protein, got a little bit of carbs, some sweetness of the jelly, and it's actually a great snack, okay? So other than that, for shopping with kids, just of course fruits and vegetables all the time, and this applies to you too. So while you're buying your kids the little carrot packs for their lunchbox for the summer or for school, you need to buy yourself some too. So when it's time on your lunch break or a snack break and you're like, man, I'm hungry, and you're tempted to go to the vending machine at work, how about you take out those small pack of carrots and eat that for your snack. Okay, so it goes both ways. If you can get a membership at a larger store type as Costco or some sort, that's also a good alternative. But it really is a challenge, I can honestly say, buying for a family, because everyone's picky and everyone wants their little splurges of unhealthiness. But I feel it's the person who's shopping who controls what the family eats. I go shopping all the time and I see buggies of just tons of unhealthy stuff for families. So I see a mom with maybe her 2 daughters, and I'm like, wow, she really buying that for herself and for her kids? And so just look at it. Next time you go to the store, look at what is in the buggy of some of these moms and even dads. Just look, and you can honestly shake your head and say, wow, I understand why she's overweight and why she's not healthy, for instance. Okay, and the same thing applies to men. I mean, men, most of the men got the beard belly, but it's just something to look at. So if you compare that and compare that to yours, you should see a huge difference. Okay, again, so shopping weekly, you're able to buy fresh fruits and vegetables, which you can feed your kids. Okay, and then you have to experiment so that you can see, well, if they don't like spinach, well, let me try kale or something else, even though they more than likely like spinach over kale. And then the same thing applies to you. You have to try different foods so that you can know what you like. Everyone gets bored eating the same thing over and over again. Okay, same thing applies to meat, buying in bulk. Now, if you can, I guess, do your research. You have to do your research on your grocery stores to figure out the best place to buy meat. Meat is also huge for families. I do know that. And for me, it's been Food Depot. Food Depot and Costco is the cheapest place, my area, to even buy meat. So I recommend that to everybody. And again, keep it simple. The person who's in charge of the family in terms of shopping, you're in charge of your family's diet. So you take control. If they complain, guess what? Tell them to go buy it themselves. I mean, seriously, be that blunt. Say, I want my family to be healthy and I'm going to buy healthy stuff. If you keep it like that, I'm pretty sure they're going to be quiet. Not only that, because you're cooking for the family and you're buying for the family. So if they don't appreciate that, I think you guys get what I'm saying, okay? So they should respect you. You respect them. Every now and then, buy your family some downright unhealthy pizza or whatever. But again, only every now and then. If you do it every now and then, and other than that, you're buying healthy, you should have no problem. So I hope those tips help the single person, the couple, and also the family in terms of shopping. And hopefully you guys can save a couple pounds and still enjoy what you like to eat. I'll see you for our next nutrition talk. Bye. Alright guys, head over to my website for more nutrition talk videos. While you're there, check out free recipes, workouts, workout motivation, and much more. And sign up for my free newsletter for exclusive news, giveaways, and a free workout plan. And you can't watch this video without subscribing. Subscribe to this video and connect with me socially. I talk to my fans daily.